Yo, welcome to the stream, everybody. Thank you all for tuning in, much appreciated. We got a new free game of the month on PlayStation. Well, we got two, but only can play one at a time. And I'm gonna start with What Remains of Edith Finch. It's a horror adventure thriller thing. Don't know much about it. The only thing I do know is that something has happened to the Finch family, and we're gonna try to find out what it is. Just gonna set it up. I just started on the boat and the title's in there, and I have something on my lap, so I'm gonna set it up real quick and then see what this is about. Yo, Audiobots, welcome to the stream. How's your day going? So let's see what we got over here. Can I open it? Oh wait. How do I open it?
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
At the house, okay. Oh, we can walk. We can walk. Oh, really? You started with Overcooked? Is
I
it
lived
fun?
here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Zoom in.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Okay, can we take it? No. Okay. Alright. Let's move it along.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral. In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
The Finches. Alright. It's probably the wrong way though. Pretty fun and chaotic. Nice. Hey, Dark Hearts, welcome to the stream.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Hoof prints. Well, probably a horse or something. How you doing, Dark Heart? Oh, deer. A deer that sounds like a horse.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting, or not. We shall see.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Oh wow, that's a weird house. Going all the way to the top. That's kind of cool though. It builds up. That's kind of cool. That's a cool house. Hey, Snowball Games, welcome to the stream. How are you doing, sir? That is kind of cool. That house.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Awesome, that's good to hear. Missing a Finch. Well, still cannot read it. Alright.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Okay. Why were you afraid of your own house? What are you folks up to today? You've got a key.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
No. Would have been too easy, right?
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
Okay. Cool. Maybe it opens the garage. Nope. Oh. Oh, we can go to the kitty door.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Doggy door, also good. Saving. Well, works normal.
The power had been turned off the night we left. For the first time in years, I felt like I was home. But instead of a family, there were just memories of one. Like how after Louis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
That's a lot of salmon.
Or how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot. The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture. My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home. Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth. Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank. Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit. Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house. A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night. My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive. After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes. I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
It's really
I
cool.
think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up. Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
That worked.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of. From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan, but I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Jeez.
I grew up
Freaky.
looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Freaky.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Oh, did she eat the fucking gerbil?
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Oh. That's so gross.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Why is this kid locked away behind a book
My
Yeah.
Halloween candy was all gone.
in a room? What the fuck? Oh.
I kept eating and eating.
Ew. Ew. That's so fucking gross.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Yeah, that's not edible. Oh man. What is wrong in this house?
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
Oh Jesus.
Suddenly,
Oh.
I was a cat.
What the fuck is this? Oh. Suddenly I was a cat. What the fuck?
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Oh, no shit.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Where did the bird go? What is this weird game?
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired.
Where did she go then? Oh, there.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
This is such a weird game. Yo, B, welcome to the stream. What is new with you, man?
I gobbled her up,
Oh.
and suddenly I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass. Rabbits.
Rabbits. Nice, B. Good, good. Not cool what I'm doing here, by the way. As in I can hardly do anything. Do I need to... Oh.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit.
That's so
Then
gross.
I flew off to find something bigger. A mama rabbit.
Whoosh, get her.
She was almost
Great.
too big
Oh,
to
I got a
carry.
trophy for that.
I
What the
started
fuck?
choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
What the fuck is this game? Yeah, shark doesn't belong in the tree. That's not a... Oh!
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
I don't know what this is. This is so weird.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Give me the ceiling. Oh.
I tore off her flipper and it tasted
A real shark. Well, if you think this is any realistic, then you should have stopped watching 21 minutes ago. 15 minutes ago. This is... I don't know what's going on here.
tight. When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
What am I now? A snake? Huh?
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere. I was big, and I moved real quiet.
What the fuck? What is happening here? Why can't I go anywhere now? What is this for a ridiculous game? And this was rewarded Game of the Year? Why? I have no clue what I'm doing here. Further up.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Yeah, or just give me my sign back.
I
eat them. No?
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And to cross the water, we smelt something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe. I got closer and closer.
Now you're back in your room again. This is where it started. The weirdness.
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
What the fuck is this game? Seriously. Marley Finch.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Okay, cool. Yo, Blood Dragoon, welcome to the stream. How you doing?
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Okay.
We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom. Her room was like a museum.
Oh, those old
For
school
500
things.
years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune. And misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
A house on the boat.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Okay.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways. Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother. The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom.
That's a lot of pink.
It was a pretty big trace.
Uh-oh. Another room.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
What the fuck?
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Oh. You never put it down. Mm. Whoosh. Jeez.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom, and he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again, and he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Oh, doesn't.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
You can jump off?
I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up.
What am I doing here?
Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Can we do anything? Nope. Can we get off or what? No. Oh. Or do we really have to jump off or something? God damn it. Not doing anything. I'm not cool. This is just annoying. Just jump up then. Woohoo!
That's the day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Oh, you're fucking flying now.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Okay. Cool.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room. Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
That's cool. So many secret
The passages were a
places.
pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
A lot of brain food.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house. Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Oh, now I'm here again. Oh, no, I see.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin. The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait. Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
What am I supposed to do? I have no clue. No clue what I'm supposed to do. We already did the music box. Do we need to do it again then?
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Nice audio. Nice.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Just break it. Anything new in here? No.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
No, I didn't do that. No clue what to do. This is such a weird game. What is the freaking point? Okay.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Now we're at the other side.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards. Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Why is everybody dead?
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, Her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
Yo,
was
Rick,
Barbara's
welcome to the
father,
stream.
Sven.
How you
He'd
doing?
slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been
Oh, no
terrorizing
clue,
Orcas
man.
Island tonight. Police
It's
are
one of the
urging
free
residents
games of
to...
the month. I have no clue what's happening.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe.
No.
I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned.
That's the hint. The
So
music box.
Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent. She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Oh. Don't smack it all. What the fuck is this, seriously? What am I doing? Yeah, that's cool, B. Your head is blown out of, with what? With surprise? With what the fuck is happening here? Or with... That's how I feel when someone's doing the same move. You smash everything. Oh, okay. Wait, what the fuck is happening? Yeah, I have the same thing. I have no fucking clue what is happening. This is so weird. Can you believe this was the game of the year? At some point. Get off the table! I don't know why though.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
That's a bloody saw. Ooh. Can I turn it on? Can it go?
Old Finch rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
What the fuck? Oh, in your face.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. all I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
Well, I am too.
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the Late Picture Show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Oh. How can this be Game of the Year?
Are you there? Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And he knew he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully. She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet. Had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... Someone at the door was dying to speak to young Barbara. At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
The call is coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
Bravo, Barbara! You were wonderful! The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life.
Yeah, I Moby. Okay, yeah, 2018. Game from 2017. Yeah, never heard of it. No, me neither. I never even heard of this either.
Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom.
But
But
why did it get Game of the Year, though?
so
I
did
don't get
her
it.
fans.
So
Of
weird.
course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the
Well,
same
it's a
night.
British Game Academy
And
of the
little
Year,
Walter,
so
hiding under his bed the
yeah.
whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. On behalf of Britain, I disagree. Yeah, I'm with you there, man. This is
Edie
so
told me all
weird.
Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
It's a lot of weird stories. Oh, donuts, no. It's a pie. Ooh, I would like some pie. Okay. What is next?
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Oh, do we need to do it? Oh yeah, then we can open the door, right? I mean, that was the big hint out of the whole freaking thing. Of those awards where they get a panel
All
of
those
12
times I
strange
played with the
people from
music
Britain
box
together.
and never found the basement key.
They vote and announce on behalf of the country, man. Most of us don't know. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Just 12 people in a basement. Well, what game should we play? Should we make Game of the Year this time?
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
I need to get out of this. I need to get to the main hall.
Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year. Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Okay. No? Cannot go through the window. Okay.
I wonder if that comic was right about there being a key inside the music box near the basement.
Yeah, I know I need to get near the basement, but
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long time.
Okay.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed.
Wait. Here. Need to go through the wine thingy. We need to go to the left somewhere. Alright. Or not.
Maybe I should go check out that music box down by the basement.
Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to figure out how to get there. I need to get there. Oh, here. Boom. Found it. Come on. That's in the game. That's not my PlayStation. That's just a freaking loading game. Alright, finally. Made it. Just keep turning. There we go. We get a key. I got the key. I want to know the secret. Down the basement we go. In this very exciting game. Well, they have a pool table. That's really cool.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Another?
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
I cannot. Oh, here. So dark.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
In the fridge. Who the fuck hides presents in the fridge?
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Of course, everything has a secret entrance.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
And this is all in just
She
the
said
house.
after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Very well engineered.
If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Welcome back,
Goodbye,
Nicole.
everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
Well, that sounds like a nice copyright strike.
I settled into a routine.
Warning.
That's what kept me sane.
And strike for it.
Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead
straight out of
tomorrow.
the can.
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
Okay.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years.
Yeah, this feels like 30 years already.
I'm done waiting.
Okay, cool.
I have to leave. Well, I still can.
This beat Horizon Zero Dawn. What? Are you... Wait, are you joking or... Yeah, but you gotta know, it's the British thing made it Game of the Year, right?
I know
Not
it's out
worldwide.
there somewhere.
It's just in the UK. So...
Whatever killed Barbara. And Molly. And Calvin.
That just says something about the gamers in the UK, I guess. Or the people who judge it. I don't know
Maybe
what kind
this
of people...
is all a mistake.
Yeah, I saw it.
But I need to stop living the same day.
I saw it. Check it out.
Even if it kills me.
But it doesn't look like something I would like to play.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
Oh. I always appreciate it.
I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single
Me
week.
neither.
I'd be happy with one more day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
That's the train. That's the sun on your face. That's the headlight of the fucking train. What the fuck? What is with this game?
Walter
Seriously.
died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Okay, so we still have Gregory, Gus, Milton, Lewis, Dawn, Sam. Oh, and when we get all the storylines we've done, okay. The 2017 finalists were Edith Finch, Roger Dawn, AC Hellblade, Zelda Breath of the Wild. Holy fucking Christ, of all those, and then this wins? Yeah, that just shows you how reliable those judges are. That is insane. I mean, I only played Horizon Zero Dawn, Origins. I haven't even played it yet, but it's Assassin's Creed, so it's always good. Hellblade was freaking good. Mario is always awesome. Zelda's always awesome. Yeah, that just shows what the judge. Yeah,
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Let's go down the rabbit hole. Oh. I thought
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house...
Welcome to the stream. How are you both doing?
I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Great, he went out there, so let's see what it's here. Oh. Nothing. I have to go there. Oh. Oh, okay.
Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2.
Watch out for the train.
I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself. And found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
That is good to hear, Tom. How are you doing, Jules? I've just had a look at all the winners and I conclude it was an off year. There must have been more alcohol at the real voting. Yep. That must be it.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
Okay. Oh, sorry to hear that you're sick, Jules. Hope you feel better soon. Is it just the flu or... Well, the flu can be
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
But I hope it's nothing serious.
But I thought you should know about your family.
Oh, just
and
a cold.
The history you're a part of.
That's not too bad. Oh, I hope you get over it soon. Cold can be quite annoying. Look at all the pretty lights. Hey, Normatic, welcome to the stream. Filled with fanboys and girls. Winners of Bias pick. Yeah, it's too weird. This just cannot be the best game of 2017. I know it's not, because I've played way better games than this. For me, Horizon Zero Dawn was the game of the year of 2017. By far. Definitely not this game.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Yeah, I'm kind of... Oh, here. Up the stairs.
I think the people in these stories believed them. For what that's
Yo,
worth.
Extreme, welcome to the stream. How are you doing, both? Was shocked Red Dead 2 didn't win it all. Well, they had some really big... there was some big competition with God of War. So I was... well, one of the two had to win. So doesn't matter anyway. I'm happy with either one. They are both fantastic games. I was shocked that Spider-Man didn't win more, especially with Lee dying. And it's just a really good game. Awesome, Snowball, much appreciated. Thank you very much.
House, had that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness. Any of it seems possible.
In the British, RDR2 lost out to God of War, which is fair. Yeah, God of War won almost everything. And I cannot be pissed about that. That's very well deserved. Absolutely. Both fantastic, incredible games. You fill me with plunder. Jeez. Oh, where do I need to go? No worries, Snowball, it's all good. Don't apologize, at least you're here, that's much appreciated.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
Well, that's one point, but it's also just the circle of life.
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
That's weird. Yeah, that's weird. Built a cemetery.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Seriously? A pet cemetery?
3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Oh.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Walter Finch, Edie, Sven, everybody died. Well, we know some stories already, but...
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea.
Oh,
my mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Ooh, what's that? Let's have a look.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Oh, that's the old house on the ship. Oh yeah. It's from the story. Where they... Okay. If you jump, I jump. Okay. That's it? Okay. Awesome. Nothing more? So close though. They didn't make it far at all. Weird.
But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better. She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
From what?
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
Hey, Daniel. Well, welcome to the stream. So, how are you doing? How is work? Let's go on. Saving. Thank you for letting me know, game.
But looking back on it now...
Yes?
If she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Oh! You're pregnant and you're climbing trees. Oh, cool. Okay. I cannot climb on the roof. Alright. Okay, I'm at home for now. Oh, you're at home! System broke down. What system broke down? Well, good for you. You were the whole day off.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Okay.
They were both pretty intense.
I think this is always such a waste when people have this in their homes. Because they probably killed the bear just to have this in their house. I don't get it. Oh. Pictures. All the systems
Dawn,
work.
I promise.
Open the store.
You'll never
Oh,
forget
really?
this weekend.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
These memories are going to last a lifetime.
Nice. Well, that means more gaming time for you.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off.
A shot of you? Come here.
Not quite.
What?
There we go.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, but you have to go in.
Take some pictures, okay?
What? You have to go back?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
Oh, that sucks. Oh, this is lovely. Why do you have to go back then? To see if everything works again?
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do here, but I'll just shoot some pictures. Oh, you have to go in. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Oh, yeah. To help your dad.
Aw.
Ah, okay, okay. Yeah, I read it wrong. Yep, your haircut. Yes, I knew that.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Right. Oh.
Hold still while I take.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
Nothing quite like being outside. I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
You got a
Some
bird
guy
nest
who
on you
died.
again? Yeah, me too.
Don, I'm being
I need
serious.
a haircut
No, Dad.
too.
You're always serious. Doesn't
That
being out
time
here
again,
make you want
like-
to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
I'll wait a bit. Maybe I can stretch it till the beginning of next month.
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire.
Yeah, this is one of the free games.
We found an old logging trail with deer everywhere.
It's a really weird game.
I bet if I could
though.
remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Give me a minute to check the map.
Ooh, the bird even.
Your eyes, Don.
And a deer. Boom.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of it.
The other one is Overcooked. That I haven't played it yet. It's in my library though. But that looks pretty fun.
Dad,
I'll try that later.
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want...
Oh, jeez.
Great shot, Don!
Oh. Aww.
I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay?
You're proud of her for killing a fucking animal.
Sorry, Don. Just gotta reset the timer.
You're a weird dude. What are we doing? Yeah, I'll let you know. I'll let you know. Can I
Hang
go
on,
up?
kiddo. Just trying to get a shot of the two of us together.
Oh. Does this look like something she wants to remember? Well, I think she doesn't need a picture. She'll probably never forget.
Crap.
Go, run. Run, dude.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about it.
Dad!
Yeah, there you go. Fuckface, you deserve it. Good for you, dear. Oy, oy. Yeah, that's cool, Daniel. Thanks for letting me know.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Alright, so 1, 2. We have Lewis, Milton, Don, Gus, and Gregory left. And Edie, probably. Alright. I don't think this is a really long game then. But we shall see.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera.
This is so
I guess we're all
ridiculous.
afraid of something.
I never understood. Jesus, I cannot talk. Hunting for pleasure. It's fucking ridiculous. Trophy hunting. Well, I like the trophy hunting on the PlayStation. That's the only trophy hunting I do. Let's put it like that.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Divorce.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Oh, it's a real frog. Or what? Whee!
Hand over, Gregory. It's time to...
Oh.
Hold on, sweetie. Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
Get it.
I wonder what he saw.
Look at all these
What his world was like.
chickens.
I worried about a baby being too happy.
I don't think I can do anything else.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
Oh, so you leave him Gregory in the cold now. That's rude. Oh. Ooh. There's a lot of it.
About the world he saw.
I can't believe I got a freaking trophy for that. Bubble!
There's so much I don't understand. About Gregory.
Oh.
About everything. But I know what happened wasn't your fault.
What the fuck happened? Oh, are we gonna pull the plug? Oh, someone is dead.
I'm sure it's him. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
What the fuck? So how did Gregory die? You drowned in the freaking... Okay. I don't know. No clue. The Finches. Gregory.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Kites. Kites. Woohoo!
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Oh.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I
now pronounce you husband and wife.
Husband and wife. Seriously? Did the rope go through the statue? It did. Whoosh. What is this though?
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Ah, the fucker!
The wind picked up and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Inside the tent. And he's still flying his kite. Ooh.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Let's destroy it all.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, make the music louder.
Well, that's always good. Music needs to be loud. I wish that... Oh. Woo!
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone. Just you, the wind, the sea and foam.
Yo, Salty.
But
Welcome
I didn't.
to the stream.
Until we found you.
What is up? And that is Gus.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Okay. It's a whole blank page over there. See. Greg, be a baby. Run to the mailbox and back. Okay. Cool. What do you want me to do?
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get. She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Okay.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later.
Ooh, they did the fucky. Oh, at least they've got solar panels. At least looks like it.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
This is really cool though. This is literally a tree house.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal. But it didn't last. The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle. After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
That is so cool. If you make that a gaming room or something. All the way up there. That is so cool.
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
Welcome back. Whoosh. Up we go. Oh. Milton.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
That's really cool.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Why do all the kids disappear?
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors. Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
all the way back.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but
this is really cool.
I think Louis blamed himself.
We can't even get
After he
higher.
graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery. Everyone always told me to stay out of Louis's room. Except Louis.
Okay.
Louis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Okay. That's a cool poster. Ooh, what do we have here?
Louis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Well. Open it.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Louis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Louis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Jeez.
He kept working at the cannery. But he withdrew part of himself.
How can this be
In
your
our
job?
sessions, I saw the same behavior.
Oh.
His mind began to...
What? Again to what?
wander.
Oh. What the fuck is going on? Oh, wait.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about.
I have to do it at the same time.
Then something moved. Bats. And toads.
Oh.
And things that have not names.
Things that have not names.
He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
Oh.
But he found something more. I worried about him then.
Well,
Daydreaming at the cannery.
he's daydreaming, but he's still doing his job.
I spoke with his boss. But he said Louis had become a model employee. Methodical,
Exactly.
tireless, focused.
I can do that.
Like a whole new Louis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Louis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band.
Well, who doesn't at some point in their life?
And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished.
Oh.
He held an election for mayor. And he won.
That sound.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Oh. Oh, whoa. I'm not done
He'd
yet.
conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality.
Oh.
Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on.
Oh.
In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a handsome queen.
That's a nice touch, what they did there. That's a nice touch. Yeah, there's something
the
with
queen was on her own quest for
rainbows, sinister serpents. Yeah, that's a family story. There's, the whole family got wiped out somehow, but then I have to. It's just about a bunch of different stories about the whole family. It's very weird though.
He followed the sound of her.
Ooh, let's go for the electric sitar.
Electric sitar.
You just learn about the Finch family.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
It's a very weird game, that's for sure.
He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Look at all the fish.
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Look at that. Oh. Move it, little lady. Or king, sorry. King Louis.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Louis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. was hard to argue with him.
What are we doing? What? What is happening? Yeah, it's about... What am I doing? The Finch family, and there's one survivor. That's... I think it's Edith. Yeah, that must be Edith. And we have to find out everything that happened to everyone in her family. It's really, really weird. And this one game of the year in the UK, I don't know how. I have no clue what I'm doing right now, except for the fish. Happening? What the fuck is wrong with this game? I cannot do anything anymore. Well, I don't know what's happening now because I cannot do anything. Except for the menu, but the game you have to stick with. There's different in its quirky parts that people remember. Yeah, it has quirky parts, but it's really weird though. Just as this, I cannot do anything, but I still hear a lot of stuff, but nothing is working anymore. Nothing is working. Shouldn't have won. No, definitely not. What the fuck is wrong with this game? God damn it. I can do anything. How to make a bad game even worse? Well, just give a white screen the whole time. Alright, Pete, thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate it. Have a good run. Yeah, what the fuck? What is wrong with this dumbass game? Seriously. Well, I guess this is the end then, right? Not doing anything anymore. What a waste of time. Jesus. Yeah, I'm trying to do stuff, but except for that, nothing is working. Nothing is happening. What a waste of time is this game. Jesus Christ. I could have been playing Mortal Kombat the whole day. What the fuck? Well, I guess I found out why it's free. Fucking terrible. I have no clue. What a waste. I keep going, yeah, I don't know, I don't know what the fuck is happening over here. I don't know what to do. But this doesn't look right. I'm not gonna start all over, so if this is it, then I'm done with it. What a waste. Are we ever gonna get a good free game of the month again? I think my game is fucking glitched big time. No, I'm not gonna start over, so I guess this is it. What a fucking waste. Seriously, what a fucking waste. I'm not gonna start the fuck over. So close to the end, and then this happens. I don't know. Oh, stop doing that. No. Oh, you can do that with multiple buttons, that's weird. Wow, I've never seen the game glitch this bad. Well, I'm gonna leave it here then, because this, it's at the end of the game. Almost at the end, but I feel something happening though with my controller, so maybe I have to do it blind? It would be fucking stupid, but this whole game is fucking stupid, so it's ridiculous. What the fuck? Oh shit, it's free. How could this have won Game of the Year? It doesn't make sense. I feel it, I'm close to something, but if I quit the game, the stream stops, but yeah, this is just a waste. I feel something's happening, but it's just not happening. Yeah, this game is fucking done. And I'm not gonna start over, so this is just a fucking waste of time. What a dumbass game, seriously. What a fucking waste. I have no clue, yeah, I'm not gonna stop and restart the stream. No, that's fucking stupid. I know it's saved somewhere, but if I quit the game, well, I'm gonna leave it. This is fucking ridiculous. It's a free game, don't get it, because this is just a fucking waste. What a dumbass game, seriously. But thank you all for watching and tuning in, I appreciate it. Stupid it has to end like this, but this game is fucking glitched. No wonder it's free. Don't get it, it's a fucking waste of your time. Especially don't give any money for it. It's ridiculous. But yeah, thanks for watching, appreciate it, thanks for hanging out. And I'll catch you later.